In 2001, Jorn Lusigen started Meltwater, a online analytics tool that is really getting bigger and bigger by the day. And he's joined with us in studio today, CEO of the company, from $15,000 fundraising in 2001 to a really powerful company. Welcome, and just a little bit about how it started and how you got from so small to growing so big.
Yeah. So we were two guys in a coffee machine, and we started with $15,000 in 2001 in Oslo, Norway. Our first address was actually Shack 15, which we thought was a fitting name for a scrappy startup. But we were motivated by the idea that there's so much information that is published online, and it's just an impossible task to keep track of that manually. So you need a software to do that. So we created a software that automatically could mine and analyze online news and help executives understand their clients, their competitors, and the industry. And the product vision was that when executives come to work in the morning, have the normal cup of coffee, within seconds, we could give them an overview of what happened in the last 24 hours. So we started very humbly in Oslo, Norway, but over the years we have grown to a international business. So in 2005 we moved the headquarters to San Francisco, and currently we have more than 50 offices across the world. We're on 6 different continents, and we are more than 1,000 employees. And here in Africa we have an office in Cape Town as well as in Joburg.
And that South African operation is doing quite well. It's is it getting some quite interesting customers?
It's actually doing really well. So we have a number of very prestigious clients here in South Africa. So everything from the South African Cricket Association, which is very popular among the employees. We have the First National Bank, FNB, and yeah, I don't remember all of them on the top of my head, but we have a good base of clients here in South Africa. The South African organization has been doing really well.
Now you have to grow all the time, and you've got a very exciting new technology that's come on board with a lot of investment involved. What is that all about?
Yeah, so the reason why I'm here in Cape Town is that we're going to have a client event. We will launch a completely new product. So this is the result of a $25 million investment. We have been working on this for more than 3 years, and we have more than 100 years behind this. And it's a completely new big data platform. It's able to absorb hundreds of millions of documents every day, identify company name, identify product name, and identify people's name, and then use smart algorithms to provide higher level insights. So, and then visualize that in an effective way for executives. So it's something that we already see a good traction on in other parts of the world, in US, in Europe, and Asia. And we are now here to launch it also in Africa.
So let's take FIFA as an example, this huge scandal that's broken out. How could FIFA as an organization use your current offerings as well as the new one that's just been launched?
Yeah, so with our current offering, they can in real time see how social media is reacting positively and negatively to the things that happened. You can also see how the stories is propagating through different media and how it's spread across the world. So it's you can with simple visualization get full control and full understanding of how the scandal was spreading, both in traditional as well as social media.
And then act on it.
And of course act on it, right. So if you understand who are the key influencers, you can identify these are the people that you want to reach out to, maybe provide more information if you want to add to the story yourself.
Yeah. Now, boards can use a tool like this quite usefully. And instead of just getting the data from their own company, they can start looking outside of their own company. How important is that going forward?
So I think that is one of the most important trends that we see in business intelligence these days. So companies up until this point have spent enormous amount of time and energy mining internal data, but they have little understanding of all the information that happens externally. So they have a blind spot to the wealth of information that you can see on a daily basis outside their internal data. And we believe if you mine online news, if you mine social media, you can learn a lot about early indicators or leading indicators that tell you something about the future. So our software can help you understand how your brand is developing, which is more than just a marketing metric. It actually tells something about how your company is going to do going forward. We measure client satisfaction. We can measure how much your competitors are investing in products and innovation. And all these, insights are very important for you to understand your future competitive situation.
It's very powerful. I mean, it sounds, when you talk about it, it sounds so easy, but it's actually a lot of technical work that goes in the background.
Yeah, it is a very deep technology that's behind it. So we have 5 R&D centers in San Francisco, Boston, Budapest, Sweden, and Bangalore, with engineers that continuously try to innovate and make sure that we are on top of all the newest innovation that's required.